Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do a small review on the All Good Scents scent box. So I have recently ordered some scents, I mean perfumes, the scent box, the sample ones, to for me to know the other variants, because I had a tender with me from All Good Scents. So I wanted to know how the other fragrances are from All Good Scents. So they have a very good option wherein you can opt for a this kind of a scent box, which will have 3 2 mls of 3 bottles for 2 ml of products with their perfume variants, wherein you have both men's and women's collection, wherein you can select and configure or customize your own scent box, and you can order the samples to sniff and to try, and later on you can always order the full size bottle from there. So I will link their website detail in the description box, so that if you want you can go ahead and you can try the sample scent perfume collections in All Good Scents website. So yes, this will come in this kind of cardboard, triangular kind of cardboard packaging, and first time when you order they will also provide you two gift cards. I mean, not gift card, but I think I voucher or code, coupon code. So wherein it is written that get 199 off on your next perfume purchase, not valid for scent box. So this will be only valid if you want to order a full size bottle after sniffing or after trying the sample bottle. But yes, this is a very good and very good offer they are providing, that 199 is a good money. And if you are one perfume also, if it is priced somewhere in 600 rupees, you are getting 200 rupees off, which is a very good deal. That's what I can say. And yes, I have total of 9 or 10 shades, 10 not shades but perfumes with me. So let's talk about the packaging first. These are coming in this kind of cardboard packaging, wherein you will get the selected perfume in this box. So there are 3 perfume which you can select in one box, and this one scent box will cost you around 368 or 370 rupees. You will get to know the exact price in the description bar if you go and go to the link and just randomly select 3 perfume and see what the price is coming. As from my understanding and I remember, I think it will cost you around 368 or 69 rupees, not more than that. So yes, this is the box, and this way this 3 perfume sample will be placed, and these are 2 ml of bottles. So I have total of this many with me. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, I have 8 with me. Let me count once again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yes, I have 8 perfumes with me. So the one which I have, let me tell you the names. So first one I have is Love and Joy from All Good Scents. Then the next one is Jasmine, then Showstopper, then Flirty, Evoke, Covergirl, Lolette, and the last one is Chick. So let's talk about the one by one, and I won't go a depth review on the perfume and all, but yes, to make you understand that which fragrance which variety of fragrance or which category of fragrance this each belong to, I will just shortly tell you or brief you, so that it will be easy for you to understand and to get your own scent box. So let's just talk about the Jasmine first. I think I had one more. Just let me see. I think I had one more. Okay, I will find it somewhere. It is Rose. So maybe it's missing here. I can't see it here. But yes, I have one more, which is a Rose. So now let's talk about the one Jasmine. So as the name suggests, this is a straight jasmine fragrances, and if you have sniffed or tried the Secret Love from Body Cupid, this is exactly the same. And it is good, but it is not that that Secret Love in Body Cupid, for 100 ml it will cost you something around 399 or 400 rupees. But if you want to order the Jasmine full size bottle, as far as I remember, it will cost you somewhere around 700 or 800 rupees. So better I will go for Blue Cupid, Body Cupid, the that what was that, yes, I think Secret Love one, rather than this. So yeah, this nothing new to tell about it. This is a jasmine fragrance, that's it. Now let's talk about Showstopper. Okay, so this has a very evident note of vanilla and chocolate. Yes, vanilla and chocolate, and maybe some fruit, or yes, some fruit, but very less floral, that's what I feel, but more of vanilla kind of a smell. And this is not very good, but yes, it's good if you are into sweet fragrances and you love chocolatey kind of fragrances, vanilla fragrances and all. This is good. But this, I don't know how and why, but the sample piece, after 15 or 20 minutes, the smell somewhat feels very faded. I mean, I don't find the fragrance as much as the jasmine which I just showed you. So I think the intensity of fragrance in this one is quite low than the other one. Now let's talk about the next one, which is Evoke. So this is quite nice, and actually I am planning to buy the full size bottle for this. This is quite, I will say, this is my opinion, don't get me wrong, and my opinion can differ from your opinion. And this is perfume is a thing which each one have their own perception and liking. So this is my liking, and that's what I am sharing. It may not be your liking also. So Evoke, I feel, is more of unisex kind of fragrance, but it has a small strong dominated amber note in it, and also a bit of floral, but the floral is quite mild, and I am not able to identify the floral notes in it. I mean, I'm not able to specify which flower notes are there, but yes, there is a mixture of floral note. But it is quite nice, and this is good as unisex also. I mean, I don't mind my husband wearing it, that's what I want to say. And this is a nice, and I am actually planning to buy the full size bottle for this. Now the next one is Love and Joy. Now it is quite famous, and we many YouTubers have already talked about it. Now the fragrance is definitely very nice, very soothing, very floral, very funky, and I will say that very sweet. I mean, it will refresh you once you spray it. At the first note itself and the first print itself, it will just refresh you. It will just wake you up. That kind of fragrance is it, and I am also planning to buy a full size for this. And if I have to compare it with any other similar kind of fragrance and category, I will category this as very similar to the Titan Nude. If you have sniffed the Titan Nude fragrance, it is very close to that family, and For to me it smells quite similar to Titan Nude. So the Titan Nude, the actual bottle, the full size bottle will somewhere cost you around 1800 or 1700 rupees, and if you are buying the full size for Joy, Love and Joy, it will cost you around 799 or 800 rupees. So it's a very good cheap deal wherein you are getting a very close dupe for Titan Nude. So yeah, this was Love and Joy. Okay, now let's talk about the next one, which is a Flirty. Now it has a very fruity notes in it, and more of fruity, less of floral, more of sweet fruity fragrances, and maybe no as such floral. I am not smelling, yes, there are certain floral fragrances, but very less, more fruity fragrances, quite attractive. Plus now it is getting settled, so it is becoming very powderish and the floral notes are coming out now, but that sweetness, the sharp sweetness is still there. So it's a very good option for teenager, not only for teenagers, but yes, that category of ladies who are in their 25, 26. This will suit good for them, but nonetheless I don't want to divide fragrances in age range. There is no, obviously no bar to the people who want to smell good. They can smell good with any fragrances, don't get me wrong with that, but to make you understand and why the name has given as Flirty, maybe because it is more relevant to teenager, but definitely I am also able to wear it and I am also liking this fragrance. So this is Flirty. Now the next one is Chick. So now let me tell you something about Chick. I sniffed it just yesterday, and this fragrance I have fallen in love with. I mean, maybe more than tender. I know this is a very big statement, but I said already that perfume are the things which each persons are having different liking and different assumption and attraction. So don't judge me if I say that I like it more than tender, but yes, what I felt I said to you. Now let's talk about this one. When you first sniff it, you will get a citrusy note in it, but let give it some time to settle. And this is a very mature kind of fragrance, that's what I feel, and it is quite strong, that's what also I feel. And it has a, I don't know why, but I think there are notes of citronella in it. I mean, the citrusy note are not into lemon or orange, but more of lemongrass or citronella. Yes, and it is so nicely and so beautifully mixed with the floral notes in it is what I like. And this is quite strong because I just applied it yesterday and I took bath, and I felt that after bath also this smell was still there on me, and that's what I think is the more attractive and more I look forward to buy. I have already ordered the big bottle for this. So yeah, this is Chick and this will be my recommendation. And this and Joyful Tuberose are my recommendation from till now what I have showed you. Now the next one is CoverGirl. Okay, now let's talk about CoverGirl. And I don't know, but this smells a bit weird to me. This just smells like alcohol. I don't know whether the problem with this packaging or the smell itself is like that, but I am sure that maybe there is a no problem in the packaging, because no smell can't be so blunt that you just smell the alcohol and nothing in it. But unfortunately, it smells just like an alcohol and nothing in it. Please comment me, guys, if you have used CoverGirl and you are having some different opinion than me. Then I feel I have received some defective product. but there is no smell, only alcohol. That's what, there is nothing to tell. Now let's talk about rose. So as the name itself suggests that this is rose, yes, this is rose, but this is not kind of a fresh, blooming rose, but it is more of a powdery rose, and mixed with maybe some other flowers. And it's like Pond's talcum powder, if you remember, or Pond's cold cream, if you remember the smell of Pond's cold cream. It smells quite a bit like that, but nonetheless it's a very nice perfume, very strong, and very refreshing. And we all obviously like, there is nothing, I just told you Pond's talcum powder or Pond's cold cream because it will be easy for you to understand the fragrance. Okay, I'm not demoralizing or saying something negative about the fragrances. This is definitely a good fragrance, because this is also kind of my favorite, and quite costly. It is more than thousand plus. So I am planning to go for it, but maybe not very urgently or recently, but yes, some days I will definitely buy a full bottle of this. So that's how you can understand that I'm not putting down any fragrances here. I'm just saying so that it will be easy for you to understand that which category of fragrance it belongs to. So this also has a very nice durability, just like the one I said, chick. So this is also quite long lasting, and definitely kind of my favorite. Now the last one, we'll talk about Lolette. Very I go to a very nostalgic state when I sniff this. I'm not able to remember which fragrance it reminds me, but if I have to express or tell you the notes, it is having a very powdery kind of notes to it. Plus it has vanilla and chocolate, all those sweet notes, definitely it is there. And very amberish and very sweet kind of fragrance, that's what it relates to. But only problem with this, when I tried it once, is it gets fades very easily, and after it fades, it leaves a very horrific smell of mosquito killer or spray kind of thing. I don't know, it's a problem with my perception or my sensation or not, but at first it will mesmerize you. At first, you know 10-15 minute, it will you will feel that you are wearing some posh fragrance, some nice classy fragrance, daytime fragrance as well as nighttime fragrance. But after maybe 30 minutes or so, I don't know, I felt that there is no smell, but a small weird smell is coming, which is kind of sniffing like some insect spray. Maybe again a defect with this packaging, because once first I sprayed, I was so convinced that I am going to order the full size bottle for this, but I left it for some more time to develop, so that I will get a better idea that what fragrance it is. Then I sniffed it and I found that weird kind of smell. And I don't know why, but guys, don't judge me. You also please order the sample bottle and you yourself try, because this may be a packaging defect or packaging problem. This is, and the cover girl, these two may be a packaging default or a problem, but I don't want to say anything bad about it. I still so much kind of in favor of this perfume, that I am still going to have a risk and buy the full size bottle, because I quite like the first 2-3 notes, I mean the top notes and the middle notes very much. So I just still want to give it a try. by buying the full size bottle, because actually I like the fragrance quite so much, but it's that, just that after 30 minutes or 40 minutes, it, I don't know, it feels like you have, sprayed yourself with the insect killer. I mean, I feel this is a packaging defect, because the base note and the top note are quite interesting and quite good. So yes, that's what my review for this small scent box from All Good Scents. I will link down the perfume and the website detail, not the perfume but the website detail, in the description box. So if you want, you can always go ahead and try them. They are very good. So from this lot, my recommendation, final recommendation, will be obviously Love and Joy, then obviously Chick, which I already ordered, Evoke, which is my kind of third favorite, Rose, which is my fourth favorite, and then Lolette. I mean, I still keep it as my favorite, being it, developing weird to me, but I still want to give it a try. So yes, Lolette, Rose, Evoke, Cheek, and Love and Joy are my suggestions to you. You can go ahead and you can see the other variants also. They have multiple other variants like Radiant, and I think I forgot the names, but I think there are 4 5 more variants in the women's perfume selection, and also for men's they are having very good range. So yes, that's what for today's video, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.